It's rainy outside, which is fitting for the content of this video. This is an open letter to the community, the YouTube community, in the wake of the YouTube apocalypse. I've seen a few videos as of late by people like Peach Bailey.
It's not that I feel everything is bleak in particular, but mostly I'm having to come to terms again and again with how small I am, how small we are, how little difference one person or one group may ever actually be able to make. All around us we see losses, whether it be us trying and failing to be heard by YouTube and protect the very idea of free speech, which many people now find completely laughable and dangerous.
Jacqueline Glenn.
Atheist. Apparently that word is being censored. I guess it's a bad word now. God, I feel like lately on YouTube I can't catch a break. I mean, controversial YouTubers in general, or YouTubers in general, actually. It's not even just controversial ones anymore. Everyone's getting screwed.
And many others have had an air of dejection and defeat and panic almost because of the YouTube censorship and the obvious opinion bias Google has, and the MSM being the general assholes that they are. The Safe Face initiative Google is attempting is scaring a lot of people. I feel obligated to remind everyone of something that we might have forgotten in the wake of this panic. You are the reason that a lot of us have been red-pilled, not necessarily in the feminism is a bad thing way, but in the world is kind of crappy and there's a lot more to it than the MSM has led on or distracted us with. A lot of us have been brought to sense through YouTube, and you're the reason a lot of us are aware of things that we wouldn't otherwise be aware of. In a world where you can hold a newspaper in your hand, this platform is so much more real than anyone really gives it credit for. Joy, she's doing fundraisers and spreading awareness, and in the span of a couple months, she's brought so many people together for so many reasons. Not just Onion Boy haters, but people with chronic conditions. They flock to her because she talks about that shit that a lot of people don't. She's brought together people who want to make a difference in any way they can. She is like one of the nicest people I know. Sargon has done so much. The Republic of Kek is ever expanding and shedding light on so many issues. Yeah, sure, it's a joke movement, but it's a meaningful joke. We've seen both sides of the argument brought together. Blair White, Lacey Green, they had a conversation. No one expected that to happen, much less it be an actual conversation. Truthfully, I have expected them both to, or at least one of them to devolve into a shouting match with the other, or something, but they set a precedent, and holy crap, it was astonishing. What we need to remember is that this platform is more than a video platform, more than a way for advertisers to make money, more than a way to view a tutorial on how to apply winged eyeliner. Philip DeFranco is constantly reiterating this need for conversation amongst the community, and in this I agree with him wholeheartedly. For a long, long time in my life, I had been defining myself by the exact opposite of what the generality of people that I viewed as wrong. That was all I thought there was, black and white and no gray. And now I see that people are not either or, this or that, left or right. I've been on the internet since I was 10, and I'm 19 right now, and since I started making YouTube a daily part of my life about 3 years ago, I've grown so much as a person. I no longer see the world as black and white. There's nuance in it, and YouTube is the embodiment of that reality. Because everyone is here. From the most militant anti-theist to the most socially progressive Christian or Muslim or feminist or whatever. Everyone in between those extremes are here. And every extreme is here, but that's not the point. Everyone relevant to the conversation is here. We can't always agree with each other all of the time. That would just be weird. And it can get a tad ugly. But there is a camaraderie here. We're a community, united in the noble pursuit of spreading thought-provoking ideas, and I think that's pretty rad, not gonna lie. The whole point of this video, and it's gonna be really short, is meant to remind those creators that are starting to falter in their certainty with the future of this platform. That we are some resilient MFers, and there's always, always a way to get back on top. Everything bad that has always ever happened, just in general in history, has led us to where we are now. And in the span of 200 years, humanity can go from dying at 15 from dysentery to the first ever human head transplant to be performed this year. I think that's pretty cool. And I would like to see what the YouTube platform can do in response to this adversity. You just have to be stubborn enough to make the effort.